Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Let's Play World of Warcraft. My name is confusednsurgent, as it is always confusednsurgent, assuming I'm on YouTube. In other places it is different. For instance, in WoW it is Zaxby IRL, and in real life it is none ya business. So this is episode 3, and we are doing one of the Hour of Twilight heroics, by the way. That's what they're called, not End of Time. End of Time is actually one of the dungeons in the Hour of Twilight series. I don't really know what this one is called, but this one is the general theory behind this dungeon is Thrall needs to get to Wyrmrest Temple. I think he has the dragon soul on him. He needs to get to Wyrmrest Temple to give it to the aspects and possibly become the new aspect of Earth. Your job, despite Thrall's impressive strength, is to escort him to the temple. Now, why Thrall needs this escort, I don't know. I mean, 5.81 million HP makes him have more HP than I think any boss in the dungeon, and he has a crazy amount of haste. So yeah, I don't really know, why Thrall needs help anyway, but he does, so that's fine. We are supporters of the Horde, all of us, and we do what Thrall says. Because Garrosh is a fag. Not a fan of Garrosh. I think Thrall was the best war chief and should have never stepped down, although being an aspect of Earth is kind of cool too. Although I honestly think he should just do both. He could spend half his time as an aspect and the other half taking care of problems in Orgrimmar. It's not like that many occur anyway, so I think he'd be fine doing that personally. But what do I know? I'm not a dev, so I don't get to make these kind of decisions. So anyway, like I said, you're escorting Thrall through the area here to Wyrmrest, and this is actually you're actually in the zone, whose name I can't remember, from Wrath of the Lich King. This is the I mean, you're not physically there like on your server. You're in an instance of it, but this is a replica of the zone. As you'll see when we exit this little canyon here, there'll be level 75 mobs out there. Pretty tough guys. Gotta watch out for those. So we're about to do the first boss here. His name is Arcurian. He does not have very many abilities. Pretty much a tank and spank until the end. He does a few things. Basically, he'll put a mark on the ground and some dragons or something like that right there. Somebody throws an ice bomb at it and it does like 20k damage. Nothing big. I mean, you don't even really have to avoid it if you don't want to. Like, the mage just got hit by it and it did almost nothing to him. So he also does these chains of ice, as you can see. Again, if the ice block actually hit for anything, I would dispel people so they could move out of the way, but it doesn't, so who cares? I'm not going to waste the mana dispelling. And then when he gets low on health, he does a ice bolt volley kind of thing that hurts the whole group for a decent amount, but it's not anything that's unhealable or anything like that. Okay, strength cloak. Oh, I already got one from here. Okay, well, good to go. Wow, that one mage did 50k damage. Flavor Flav is the luckiest man alive right now. That was a good show. I gotta mount up. So you kill that guy and then you mount up. Like I said, you're in a replica of this zone whose name I can't remember. That's what not playing for over a year does for you, I guess. As you see, it's an elite 73 with 29.8k hit points. It's pretty tough. Basically, if you hit that guy on accident, the whole group wipes and you got to start over again. So nobody rides close to him. There's good old Wyrmrest Temple over there. Obviously, those dirigibles, those airships, they're not dirigibles, I guess. I guess the Horde one might be. Rigid airship. I'm not sure if it's just a gas bladder or if it has structure. I think it has structure. I think those are like steel, so that would make it a rigid airship. Although I don't know how that works since it's a rigid airship supporting the actual ship itself, which is a a boat. So I don't know. I'm not an expert in blimps, rigid airships, dirigibles, zeppelins. I am an expert in Thrall not having a mount. So he just uses Ghost Wolf. I guess the war chief doesn't pay well. Maybe that's why he left and wanted to become an aspect. I'm sure aspect. I mean, look at, look at the house they get. The aspects get. And that's not even their real house. That's just like something they built to chill out in and have discussions, about aspecty stuff. They each have their own home. Like Malagos has his here in Northrend. Or, well, Caligos now. Malagos is dead. I assume he uses the same home though. Neltharion, Deathwing has his own, even though he's not an aspect anymore either, because he's Deathwing now, and Thrall's going to take his place. Alexstrasza has her place over in Grimbatal somewhere or something. I don't actually remember where Alexstrasza's place is. It's Crassus knows where it is. You could ask him if you really wanted to know. So yeah, they all have their own homes. Ysera has her home in the Emerald Dream, which is kind of cheating because she can just dream it up, but whatever. So they just kind of built that place. Meanwhile, Thrall can't even afford a mount. He's ghost wolfing it between areas here, which takes forever. 30% move speed for the loss. He's getting hit like a truck, man. I wasn't even paying attention. Do. So we go through a few trash pulls here, like 3 or 4, I don't know. Thrall drops those totems, which give you rising fire buff, which increases your damage and health by 5% for each stack. And you just kind of follow him around until you get to the next boss. Let none stand in our way. Again, not really sure why we're helping Thrall here. He could easily take care. Excuse me. Oh yeah. A big yawn there. He could easily take care of all these guys by himself. I keep feeling like something is crawling on my arm. Nothing is crawling on my arm though. It's kind of weird. Gotta stop doing cocaine. That's what's doing it. It's a hell of a drug. I'm getting my rising fire buff, bro. 20% extra damage, y'all. And shamans don't actually have that totem. It'd be nice if they did. I don't know where Thrall got it from. Being the ultimate shaman, he probably has some hacks going on. GMs probably gave him some special stuff. If you played in BC and you did Highjaw, you will be well acquainted with Thrall, because before they nerfed him, Thrall could solo some of the bosses. What the hell is crawling on my arm? Thrall could solo some of the bosses if you got like Rage Winterchill down to shit, I'm getting raped. Trank. If you got Rage Winterchill down to like 10% or something, you could Thrall could finish him off pretty easily by himself, anywhere in the like under 20% range, I think. So Thrall was a beast. Like Thrall was getting guild's first kills on bosses. You'd get a boss down low and wipe, and Thrall, you just have to lay there because Thrall was gonna fucking finish him off because he's awesome. And I really wish this dumbass DK would do something about this hunter. Thrall's over there trying, but he doesn't have threat gen. He's just a shaman. He doesn't have rockbiter weapon, I guess. Oh, now you death grip him down. Good decision. After I've already gotten rocked. Worst pull ever. I think there's one more trash pull, or maybe no more. One more trash. Definitely one more from right over there. There you go. Right over in that area. Somewhere in the area that I'm looking at in front of my screen here. Efflorescence. So I just kind of keep going here, pressing all these buttons over and over again. Ambulamps. Do 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 do. And now the second boss of the instance comes out. There's only 3. And as you might imagine, they are not going to meet us here. Deathwing has other plans. Now, why it flew so low to the ground, I don't know. Looks like he had full health, and then she just suddenly did 2.9 million damage in half a second. So, fortunately, that's not the case, because if she could do that, she'd beat the shit out of us. So, the general idea is she, her main ability is she puts up these marks of silence on you, which silence you every time you cast a spell, most of the time. Like that. See, I get silenced for 2 seconds, does a little damage, nothing big. What is the paladin doing? I don't understand what's going on. And she puts up these clouds of smoke that do damage and obscure vision, so you can't see anyone that's in or behind the cloud of smoke. But unfortunately for the designers of this encounter, or I don't know if they intended this or not, but she doesn't hit for, I mean, none of the abilities hit for shit. So it's not a big deal, especially to a hot class, that you can't heal, that she silences you after every cast, because you only need 1 cast to heal everybody up from the damage she's done. So, yeah, it's undertuned. Definitely an undertuned encounter. But, whatever, pretty much a tank and spank. And my alarm's going off. Oh, I stood in the fog. That was my bad. My alarm doesn't know I'm not going to work tonight. Alright, so now that the alarm's turned off, gotta get on these here drakes and get it going. Cloak of Subtle Light. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing that, so I don't need that, whatever. Of course, Thrall takes the first drake for himself. Well, he's the war chief, he deserves it, let's be honest. Do 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 do. I still use an old LG Dare as my alarm because I trust it. Even though I have a bionic, you know, and over my bed I also have an HP touchpad, which I have ICS on. But I still use my old LG Dare as my alarm phone, which it hasn't been my real phone for like 2.5 years now. So so that one song, that one ringtone from the LG Dare, I will remember for the rest of my life because I've used it as my alarm phone for who knows how long now. So we get on these dragons and we fly over here, and I would think the first rule of WoW FAA is do not fly in airspace currently taken up by big-ass tentacles of the old gods, but these dragons have never heard that theory, so they flew right by and we get knocked off. Technically the Ember, or the Night, whatever, the other dragons, Nightbane, God, I can't talk right now. Nightbane's dragons are the ones that actually shot us down, but still, we flew right fucking by those tentacles, and, you know, you should have known something's gonna go bad. Old gods are no bueno. So we, there's like 3 of these trash packs, I think, for the next boss. Pretty standard. Nothing very impressive about any of them. Just nuke them down and move on to the next. Do. I was watching a little Family Guy before I joined before I got the Q Pop. Newest episode of Family Guy on Hulu. It's pretty funny. Peter gets his own TV show. Meg tries to become a doctor. I don't like Meg episodes, but luckily it's kind of like a half Meg, half Peter episode. So it's not as bad as it could be, I guess. He is getting his face chopped. Target not in line. Oh. Ugh. Situational awareness. Oh shit. Yeah, they put a debuff on you that increases your shadow damage taken by a certain percentage every stack. Myself and the mage that got hit right there were up to a lot of stacks, so we took a good bit of damage there. I don't think they come out until Thrall comes down here. There we go. Put a little effervescence on the ground, get some free casting going on. Throw some WG down on them. Yeah, Shadow Boar increases shadow damage taken by 100%. So, oh shit, gotta pay attention. Oh wow, 200%. If I get single targeted, I'm gonna get wrecked. And he ran out of the effervescence. Thank you. Boom! For those of you wondering, that effect right there where I turn blue and get flame on my feet is from that trinket. I don't know if I said that in the last video or not. TBH. So this Archbishop Gayson comes out in, that's not his real name. I put gay in there. Archbishop Benedictus. Still, pretty gay name. Also implies a level of piety that he's not adhered to. So, comes out, holds them off for a second, then puts up this, wall of holy energy to keep out the darkness, and then strolls on in here and does some RP, which you're about to see. Okay, so that is the pre-fight RP, and you can see he has several abilities. One which you just saw was Righteous Shear or Righteous Darkness. It puts a 2-stack of a debuff on you that continually does AoE damage. it's no big deal. Doesn't hit particularly hard, and is dispellable. So then he does a Twilight Epiphany, which again doesn't really do much. I can heal the whole thing up with one Wild Growth cast. There's that Twilight Shear. Again, dispelled, doesn't do much damage, so not a big deal. Now he's about to throw down these bubbles that are going to place shadow things on the ground, which people are going to stand in. And you don't want to stand in them, by the way. I was saying people are going to stand in them inevitably, but then he does this Wave of Twilight ability, where he summons a wave that goes across the whole room, similar to Drake's. Similar to Obsidian Sanctum, the lava waves. You basically just don't stand in it. Sometimes, I don't know the rhyme or reason behind it, but sometimes Thrall throws up like a anti-magic shell kind of thing, but it's made out of water that protects you from the wave. But you know, it's easy to dodge, so unnecessary. Ooh, their shoulders. Do I need those? Yes, I do. 54. Yep. I need them. That's a lot of hit. Okay. So, that has been episode 3 of Let's Play World of Warcraft. The instance we did, let me get the name of this one, was Hour of Twilight. Yep. So we just did Hour of Twilight, and previously we did End Time, so the only one left to do in those instances is Well of Eternity. So as soon as I get a random queue pop for Well of Eternity, I'll have episode 4 up and ready to go. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, favorite, follow me on Twitter at ZaxbyTweet. You can find that down in the description as always. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.